I'm exhausted from taxing and spending and controlling the media and hiding my agenda and ruling San Francisco as a separatist nation state. You know how hard it is to be a liberal.
How long are you going to stand there? Okay.
Wait, stand so I can get a picture.
All right, can we have some...
I'm a blue state liberal with progressive views. Watch PBS, get my news there. America's on all day long. It's time we're moving on. Liberal is not a dirty word, contrary to what you may have heard. We're gonna stand and shout out loud. We're liberal and we're proud. We lost a big one, that's a shame. Politics is the name of the game. Our message didn't get a...
I want to first of all commend this young man for holding up a sign, in the light. It's frequently seen outside gay bars in Colorado Springs, recruiting people who are coming from the gay bars into his church. He was I like to say that, you know, college Republicans and the Republican Party has two major constituencies, conservatives and lovers of comedy, unintentional comedy, and I fall into the second category.
Who wants to be a millionaire? That ain't no way to go. The government would hear about it, the IRS would attack. I wouldn't be a millionaire long, they'd take it all back in tax. There's a tax on a saw, there's a tax on an axe, tax on land, there's a tax on tax, income incorporated, social security tax, federal, state and county, even a city tax, tax on days, there's a tax on nights, tax on fuel, there's a tax on the lights, tax on a house, there's a tax on a ring, there's no doubt about it, there's a tax on everything.
You said that you would sit down after this question.
If you answer that question, you give your rationale for that.
I think that everyone should have a say in how the money's spent. We should have a say in how the money's spent. We should have a say in how the money's spent. We should have a say in how the money's spent.
I was a student here 40 years ago. And when we had demonstrations, when we had the Ku Klux Klan panels, we would have 50 police officers ready to take us off. Where the hell are the police taking these?
I don't think 40 years ago that you liked the police taking over. That's you did. Well,
I think people need to learn the difference between fascism and communism. A little bit of history 101 would do them some good.
Gentlemen, with the end of the 20th century and the arrival of friendly fascism, regrettably millions will die as before. But just think of the tremendous selection in savings you'll gain. Of course, the loss of freedom and democracy are tragedies, I know. But consider the entertainment value.
Also, respecting for a Republican, your entire party is populated with older people, so...
Excuse me, but all these people are like below 25 and they are definitely populating the Republican Party.
More respectful. Older people are
okay. We don't know that they're college Republicans, are you? Are you? Okay, all right. What college? College are we talking about?
So you've come out to shut down the discussion.
Do you think there are solutions to the current lack of civil discourse on both sides of the political spectrum that have been arising since, I believe at least since after 9/11? Do you believe that there is what solutions would you offer?
What solutions would I offer? Well, I would begin with panels such as this. Panels such as this that where, from my understanding, persons from the left and the right were invited to be on this panel. Keeping our focus on the real issue.
that we not let the display get in the way of the discussion.
This is what we do at the university. We allow people to talk.
Right. So I mean, I think that this idea was well conceived.
So there's
also,
only one
I would think the
conservative?
fact that we have these kind of public spaces
entire area?
where we afford time for public dialogue.
At the time that I filmed that video, the military was struggling to maintain manpower in Iraq and had loosened its recruitment rules to allow people, including people who tested on the level of autistic.
Oh, please, let's not do any confrontation.
Please.
Please. Conversation, not confrontation.
I just wonder, when we're discussing conversations, I don't understand how these dozen people here who don't have a crisis, but they're creating a crisis for the majority of us who came here to hear a conversation, to hear a discussion. I don't know how we control this without bringing the strong fathers in belts. I'm a liberal, you know, and it's really tough because liberals are polite. And I feel like I'm being
Let's get to a question so that they can answer.
Okay, my question, Louis, and Max, and by the way, Max, I've loved all the work you've done lately on your different programs. Wonderful. Because I've never understood these people, and I'm getting closer to understanding them.
And we have an exhibit, a perfect document.
Yeah. This is a little bit of a setback for me, and I'll need therapy afterwards. But no, you talk about the town hall meetings during the summer. We have people dying every day from a lack of health care. And you have a few people who can interrupt the conversation. This is another example. What do we do? What do polite liberals do against incipient fascism?
It might be a good idea not to use the term fascist so much. It tends to polarize. And I really do want to illuminate issues here rather than accuse.
As a Christian, I tell you, I just want to sit down at the cross sometimes and smoke some crack.
I know why, man. Yeah, hey, 'cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da da